Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Rain World. This time on Rain World, I'm going back to the Sky Islands. I have a lot to talk about too, but I think we're going to just do another travel montage back to the Sky Islands, and then I'll talk about all the things that I have to talk about when we get there. But we've got a lot to talk about this time. Hopefully it just leaves us alone somehow. I don't know if it's going to leave us alone. Don't have a lot of time this day, and we're chasing after this. See, there it is. And is it turning around? Because if it's turning around, I have no option, really. Haha, we made it past. Well, that is the first time I've done that. In that case. Oh, the giant monster just came. Oh, there's two of them? Oh my gosh, there's two giant monsters? Oh my. I've never seen that before. I didn't even know there were two of them. I thought there was just one giant monster. Are they attacking each other? Alright, well, I'm going to leave the room, but that is a very interesting sight. There could be a lot of depth in this room. Oh, there's a giant monster down there. Alright. There is a significant amount more depth to this room than I've previously explored. Oh my. The giant monsters are so plenty this day. Okay, well, I don't know what to do about that, because it's clearly, like, going after me. If we just, like, go over here real fast, we're fine, right? I mean, fine except for, you know, that right there. We could go down. Or we could keep going left, as I was hoping. Alright. Run away. Thought I stuck it directly in the face, but apparently I didn't. Oh my gosh, we made it out. Ha! I got him. With just a Lego brick, too. No! Holy cow, what is that? Holy cow! That is the most terrifying thing we've seen. Alright, I think that's what a red lizard is. People have told me that if I saw a red lizard, I would die. And I think we just saw a red lizard. We had already died by the time I saw one, but I think that was a red lizard. Yes, alright. We got past it. Well, you know, mostly. Oh no, there it is! We have to get past the red lizard this time? We don't even have a stick. Alright, so there's the big red lizard. How do we get past that? For one, how do we even get to it without dying? I'm not sure, but I feel like we really need a stick. I just don't see one. Where'd the white one go? I don't see it anymore, which is not a great sign. Not seeing the white lizard is a bad sign. And we're just going to go where the red lizard just went. Oh my gosh. Oh, we died immediately? Save me, green lizard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just dead. Alright. Don't know how you get past a red lizard, honestly. Honestly, don't know how you get past one of those. Toward the red lizard. We know there's a red lizard this path, which is really, really scary. I mean, that alone is really scary. Is it coming after me? I don't think it is. Neither of the lizards that we saw are coming after me. How are we going to get past those? I guess we go past by just going past. Oh, no, no. How did that work? I don't really know how that worked. Because I had a stick, but I have no idea where I threw the stick. I don't think I threw it into the lizard. And the lizard is still not coming after me, which is a good sign. Alright, we're coming to where we saw the red lizard last time. That's what I used to call red lizards, and then people told me, oh no, you have not seen a red lizard yet. Now I have, and I know why people said that. Because red lizards are much different animals. Alright, what are we doing? We threw an explosive. I think we need to get another explosive so we could potentially throw it. There's 4 lizards to get by up here. Oh, 5? One of them is coming through right now, so we have to go back through. Alright, one of them came down. I see that one. So then, if we go... Up there is a lizard, so let's walk across this way. Alright. I think we're fine. I think we've made it past the dangers of this room. Let's see if I'm wrong. Okay, it still looks like I'm right. Now granted, how do we get up? Oh no. We need to actually go where that white lizard was in order to actually get up. Oh, but he's not there anymore. Great. Okay. Whoa, he's coming after me though. I think I'm gonna try to just go up there. I don't know if I'm on the path where I was trying to go, but even if I'm not on the path anymore, we're still gonna go that path. Red lizard. Haha, I scared a red lizard. Take that. I'm not gonna go after you. We will scare you and then we will run away. Hello? Please don't explode me, by the way. Wow, you got that scavenger, even though the scavenger had an explosive in its hand? Why didn't the scavenger throw the explosive? Oh, oh! I'm not dead, but the lizard definitely is. Alright, the scavenger did throw the explosive. It also killed itself. Alright, I am now just outside the Sky Islands. So we're going to go into the Sky Islands soon. And honestly, one of the things I'm going to have to do there is look at my map. So we might not have a great first day, because we're going to have to figure out where to go. But still, now I can start talking about stuff. So, I'm going to try to start talking about the pearls. So we read them in a different order than they happened, which is very common for these pearls. But this time we actually have a date on each of the pearls. So, the first one, chronologically, is 1591. 1591.290. That was the black-green pearl. Stop interrupting me. Alright. The black-green pearl was essentially 5 pebbles and his friend 7 red suns talking to each other, and 5 pebbles was complaining about what their makers, their creators, had them doing as iterators. And 7 red suns said basically, all of us know the pointlessness of the task that we're doing. That's obvious. You can see it anywhere. There's no way that we're going to solve the problem. But we have to keep working. And 5 pebbles didn't like that answer. I mean, makes sense. I would not like that answer either. But 5 pebbles did not like that answer. So 7 red suns and 5 pebbles had that discussion, and basically what we conclude from that is that 5 pebbles came away somewhat unhappy. That's what I conclude from that. Somewhat unhappy from that conversation. So we just came from over there. We've done everything that direction. There's a blue lizard kind of coming toward me, so I'm gonna try to think about that lizard a little bit more. Maybe we should be going down so that we can get to a hibernate spot. Because I know there's a hibernate spot this way, right? Also, there's food right here, which is good. Okay, I think we're generally safe right now, so let's look at our map again. The question is where to go from here, and there's several places. There's a place to go that we've never been from this room right here. Oh my gosh. No! I saw the yellow lizard, I threw the thing at it, and then I jumped off myself. Okay, so we know this room has something. That's unexpected. But there's somewhere to go from that room. So we're going to go back through. The next chronological pearl is the one where 5 pebbles chasing wind, Big Sis Moon, and No Significant Harassment got together. And Chasing Wind said that one of the iterators was trying to achieve self-ascension, I guess. Because one of the iterators is trying to do this, they brought it up to their little group, of which Looks to the Moon, Big Sis Moon, and Looks to the Moon, I'm assuming are the same, basically said, I'll try to take care of it. Because she was the leader of their group of iterators. And so Big Sis Moon is theoretically going to try to take care of that. We need to go exactly where that red lizard is. I mean, that's not a red lizard. That's a pink lizard. It's just very, very red. It's kind of moving away. It's sort of not moving away. Alright. Got him. Alright, so we've never gone up that path over here, apparently. We've never gone this side on the down path. Oh, how about that? Well, small room, but still, I don't think we've ever been here. And there is a flower for protection. So one of the iterators was trying to cross themselves out. Big Sis Moon was going to look into it. And my assumption right now... Oh, hello, Scavenger. How do you do? Is this just a little scavenger hidey hole? It is. How about that? Is there anything else up here? Nothing. Alright, we're going to try to figure out what to do next. But we're going to do it with our friends the scavengers. So on the map, where else have we not been? We just came from that way. So we could go... We just went where we are right now. So we could go left, or we could go over here. Over here leads to this room, which leads to this room and essentially goes left. So, We could go that way and essentially go left like that. Or we could go left like this. So there's kind of two different left paths. Apparently, there's a path up there that we've barely seen at all. There's a group of scavengers. Alright, so we want to go that path, which is left in this room. And we have time, so I'm going to explore. Well, I'm going to explore if we can get past the scavengers. I want to go through. Can you let me through? No. Oh no, the scavengers have locked me in. Alright, we're out. So I'm somewhat assuming that 5 Pebbles was the one that was trying to achieve personal ascension. And he couldn't. He couldn't, perhaps because he can't. But I have another idea about that too. One option is he can't. It's not possible for 5 Pebbles and iterators to ascend, basically. Or the other possibility is that he can, but he hasn't achieved it. And that leads me into the next pearl. The next pearl was 5 Pebbles, was taking in a lot of water, and Big Sis Moon basically said, immediately lower your water consumption. And 5 Pebbles was very mean. His response to Big Sis Moon begging for him to stop whatever it is he's doing is to say, you could not have chosen a worse moment to disturb me. You have ruined everything. I almost had it. I will never forget this. So I think what he almost had there was his personal ascension. And Big Sis Moon interrupted it, and 5 Pebbles is very angry about that. So where is it that we barely went? Up there? Okay. So we want to go out the other direction here. Can we get there from here? No. We kind of have to go up on the left side or the right side to get there. We'll go up the left side. Look at all of these creatures. All of these creatures that are not trying to kill me. I mean, the flying ones kind of are, but they suck at it. So up here, put that in the wall, and then climb up, and here it is. Here's a new-ish room. So we've apparently been here. Communications array. Is that, I guess that's a sub-region. Ooh, we're at a new sub-region that we've never been to before, and it seems like we might die, because I don't know how to avoid that vulture very effectively. Where we are? Okay. Well, we need to go back that way. Because we've never been there. Alright. Well, we've got a place to go. So I think what happened is 5 Pebbles was trying to achieve his personal ascension, and Big Sis Moon noticed when 5 Pebbles was consuming enormous amounts of water. Enough water that Big Sis Moon was not doing well. In that one where Big Sis Moon asked him to stop, Big Sis Moon got kind of frantic in her wording. And I think that was bad. Big Sis Moon was having a problem due to the lack of water. And 5 Pebbles was responsible for that problem. As I've mentioned before, I think 5 Pebbles actually is responsible for the situation of Looks to the Moon, which is very sad, and that makes 5 Pebbles evil. 5 Pebbles being evil is something that I have slowly warmed up to more and more. But yeah, 5 Pebbles is evil. 5 Pebbles essentially caused the downfall of Looks to the Moon. One of the other things that I think that we learned from last time, in the second Pearl chronologically, where they said that somebody in the vicinity is trying to achieve their personal ascension, they said what are you going to do? Have your overseers cut you out of the can? Now that we know what overseers are the tutorial men, and the iterators each have overseers. And I think the can that they're referring to is where the puppet of the iterators are. I think that's what happened to Looks to the Moon. Not that she necessarily had her iterators cut in, but you can see in her can, there's a big hole in the top left corner of the screen, and I don't think that's good for Looks to the Moon. I think that's part of the problem. And you know who I blame for that? Five Pebbles. But I'm assigning many problems of this world to Five Pebbles right now, and I will continue to do so until we learn otherwise. They said whoever was trying to achieve their own personal ascension was doing some sort of breeding program, and I believe that's talking about Five Pebbles basically breeding the creatures of this world, which I guess includes us. And there we are. That's where we are here. And that's why Five Pebbles called himself a god. Godlike. And why he said he cannot help himself. He can't help us, he can't even help himself. Because he hasn't figured out the solution. And he thought that he had figured out the solution when Looks to the Moon stopped him. Ooh, there's a pearl. Oh my gosh. And it looks like there could have been another thing up here, but ho, we got a pearl. And I think that's the entirety of the communications array. Just like that. Alright, we have to go find a hibernate spot. As quickly as we can, because we just got another pearl, which is crazy. Is that 4 pearls that we found in the Sky Islands? That's ridiculous. Okay. Ridiculous, I say. Okay, that did not kill us. But I thought for a second that I may have just killed myself. Alright, we have to get across this. No vultures, no vultures. We can hope for no vultures. Go, go, go. Alright. We have another pearl. I am not going to worry about those bat flies. I think we've eaten enough already. I'm going to check that, though. Have we eaten enough? We have eaten as much as we possibly can, even. So, I know that there is... Ooh. Please leave the room. Please leave the room. Ooh, he's eating one of those. You can have those. I'm perfectly fine with you having those. Alright, where's the closest hibernate spot? It's up there. I remember this hibernate spot. Get out of the way, you flying monstrosity. Now, make this jump. We didn't make the jump, but we can always throw our stick. Throwing the stick makes it a lot easier to make this jump. There we go. And we will hibernate, save the fact that we got a pearl. All right. Oh my gosh, that's in here? Is it in here still? Like from a previous episode, is that still here? Okay. I'm gonna look up some other things to talk about. I kind of already have talked about learning that the tutorial men are overseers. What Looks to the Moon said is that she suspected all of her overseers... I'm gonna grab this thing. Can we... Oh my gosh, I'm eating it? Alright, well... I mean, I don't know if I ate it or something else. Why am I still grabbing it? I forgot to look at the map. Where are we going today? Because there are places in the Sky Islands that we may not have explored. Although they might be getting much less... Did that really end in nothing over there? Or is it like these and we just didn't see the other side? I'm gonna have to check that. It looks like this room we've gone all the places from this room. And the room that we're currently in, we could go to the right here, but I don't think this is connected to... It is connected to something. Okay. Well, we could go this way. I think that's a fine way to go. Right? Trying to check. Let's go back this way. I think if we go up in this room, then there might be more for us to do this away. How do we go up in this room? I mean, I see that over there, but I don't know if we can... Yes, we can. Alright, great. So, what I want to do is I want to go... One of the exits... Oh my gosh. Alright. There's another one. Oh, we're already fed. Alright. Alright, you right here. Lizard, eat this. Oh no, there's another lizard. There's too many of them. Alright, all of them got flying guys though, so we're fine. Oh. This is the same room as that room. Well, I guess that means we could drop down here and see if there's anything else to the left of this room. There is something else to the left of this room that we've never been to. And the only way to do it is if we had a flying guy that we could jump across with. Alright, here's another thing. I hope there's not a blue lizard coming through. Well, he came through at the right time for us. Well, there goes a flying one over there that we can no longer get. Because it's being eaten by a pink lizard. But that does kind of indicate that if we could go up, there might be more flying ones up there. We just have to go past these two scavengers. Alright, are there more flying things up here? There's at least one. Come over here, you fool. I hit it. Did I kill it? I did not kill it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How in the world did that work? Alright. Now then, we can use our flying guy to get across this gap, and we can explore what's to the left of this room in the Sky Islands for the first time ever. No, no, no! You didn't float high enough! Alright, well we know where we're going at least. Let's go. We're trying to complete the map of the Sky Islands. So we can eat this? How about that? That means that we've eaten a good amount. We want to go up and grab one of the flying guys. Well, there's a lot to grab, at least. Alright, I grabbed one. You will have to do, even though you're a very sad one. Come with me. If I have to drag you the whole way, we're going this way. Okay, so is this dead? It's not dead. Alright. If it's not dead, we should be able to use it. And this time when I jump, I need you to float me all the way. Okay? Good job. We didn't both die because of your insolence that time. We've been up there. Oh. We just never realized that the rooms that we were in were connected before. Alright. Well, now I want to figure out where else we could go. So I'm going to just stand up here and look at the map. So, up there we've basically... Oh, there's a place up there that we haven't been. So we need to get up there, which means we need to go over there. How do we get there? That's a long way back. Alright, but I see that there's an exit to that room that we have not been into. Don't really know how to get to the exit of that room. But yeah, we essentially need to go directly above us, which we can't easily do. Let's figure out where we need to go to get there. And we may not have enough time this day to do it, but let's try to... Well, there we go. In that case, we are going to look at our map before we go and see if we can get to that side. Or, you know, how to get to that side. We died 2 places in that room where the flying creatures let us go. Want to get there. Only way there is from over here or down here, which looks like a very challenging thing to go up. Let's not do that. So how do we get here? We have to basically go backward to this, which we can do if we go the top right of the room that we're in. All right, let's go. I say the room that we're in, but it's actually not the room that we're in. Let's eat some of this first, I guess. It gave me 3, and I think I tried to eat some more of it the previous time and I couldn't. I wonder if that's because I was too full to eat 3. But it's interesting that it gave me 3. Oh, I speared one. Take that. You nonsense flying creatures that I, for some reason, depend on. Okay, so we are going, I think, up here. Whoop, whoop. Not there. We're going here. You know, could we feed lizards these flying creatures? Ooh, that's a thought, right? If we could feed lizards these flying creatures, maybe we could make a friend with a lizard. It'd be hard because throwing these flying creatures is not, you know, you don't drop it in front of a lizard. So this lizard right here, for one, we could give this flying creature to. Alright, not doing that. So I think we have to go down. Yes, we have to go this way to go where I'm trying to go. Don't know how long I want to keep a flying creature with me. Okay, so we go down like this. There's a yellow lizard that's coming into the room right now. Let's feed it. Failed. Alright, we tried. Maybe if we spear the flying creatures first. Now that's an idea. Spear them, and then feed them to the lizards. That vulture has thing. I don't know where the vulture can go with his meal. So far there's only one path to go, which is why I haven't looked at my map again. But we're gonna have to soon. Soon. Take a stick and move on. So let me talk about the karma flower that we brought to Looks to the Moon, since I haven't talked about that yet. We did bring a karma flower to Looks to the Moon, and when we did, we learned that it was a hallucinogenic plant that causes you to let go of your carnal self and contact the selves of other planes, which is very strange. Alright, I need to figure out which exit to go in this room. We want to go neither of those two. We want to go further left. Very interesting, because that kind of implies that when we eat the karma flower, we are not acting in this plane. We're like in a different dimension or something. Maybe what we do is when we die after eating the karma flower, that was actually not us. That was a different us from a different dimension, a different plane of existence. Either way that you look at that, that kind of indicates that the karma flowers are really, really strange, and eating them brings you to weird, untruthful things. Maybe it's just the game's clever way of saying that that's how it's saving your karma progress, is that you're actually viewing your previous self in a different plane. Alright, so we made it here. That room back there is where we actually wanted to go. This room has a secret exit at the top. Oh. Okay. Right here is where we want to go. It leads to a scavenger place. Huzzah! Alright. Well, now that we've discovered that, it is kind of another dead end on the map. Not a particularly, like, interesting path, just an interesting place. Makes me wonder, where else can we go? We've kind of explored all of the top. Yeah, I think we've explored all of the top. So we're looking at the bottom or more to the left here. More to the left here brings us to a hibernate spot, which might be just good to go to right now. So that we don't die this day. Let's do that. Go down here, go to a hibernate spot, and then consider our map once again. And we'll probably do one more day after that. So, there's a hibernate spot this away, somewhere. Can we eat these? No. We're done eating for today. So, there is a hibernate spot this way, but we're gonna have to figure out where it is before we're going into that room again. We want to go left in that room. Alright, so how do we go left? One way is to jump across here. I think that's going to be the safest with all of those lizards. No, it was not safest. Alright, well, now that we're at a hibernate spot, let's check our map, and we'll do one more day. But we're going to do this day after knowing the map. So, I'm going to look to the left first. Left in Sky Islands. Left in Sky Islands. We've mostly explored the left of Sky Islands before, right? That's what we did the previous time? Except that that room, all the way to the left, we apparently have not done anything in? we get there from the place where we saw the echo last time. So we do want to go the same path, basically. And when we get near the echo, we want to continue going left. Is there anything to the right that we need to do? All right, so to the right, I think we've finished the map. We finished the map kind of in the center, it looks like. I think first we're going to explore near the echo. Okay. I have a plan. Let's go do the plan. We have to survive in order to do much at all. But if we can survive, we can explore a fair amount, I believe. If there's a fair amount to explore. We might just explore, you know, other dead ends like we have, which is fine. I'm fine with those being what's left. Okay, do we have a spear? Do we have a stick to kill this with? I see a stick down there. Alright, you know, I don't see any lizards though. But I do kind of want to try this, because even if we don't do it now, we could do it in a future episode, where we try to get the friend by feeding these to lizards. Got him. Alright. Okay, we can't hold much of anything else with this, though. Get out of my way. I know that I kind of defeated this one, and you might be upset about that. But I'm bringing him to a lizard. Bringing these to lizards seems hard. We should defeat them when lizards are here, probably. Yeah, like I can't jump across anything here while I'm carrying a dead flying dude. Can't even jump across with a dead flying one, can I? I probably can. I think you can go... Whoops. You can go right here, just not left. I mean... I need a different flying one. There he is. Hello. Come with me. There's a lizard. That would have been nice before I threw that other one off. Alright. And one more jump. Great. And then, how much do we want to keep you around? I don't know the answer to this. We want to throw you at that lizard. No! No! We've tried, but we died. Alright, we are going to do one more day because that one ended so poorly. But this is absolutely the last one. Let's go. Eat of this creature. Then stop holding him so you can go through. There we go. Now, the plan. The plan is to explore more of the Sky Islands. The place that we're going to is a little bit far away, and we need one of these to take with us. And we need the other ones not to attack me so much. That is not going to be a thing that we can control. They're going to attack me because they know that I'm their enemy. Alright, flying dude. We will use you to go across. Good. That was a great float. I like what you're doing here. You've done a great job. Maybe we won't feed you to the lizard. Or maybe we will. There's a lizard. Hee. Too bad, lizard. Alright. We're going this direction. And then... this way. We do need to eat food, and I've been passing up food simply because we're holding this one. So I'm going to let him go, so that we're not passing up food all the time. Because we do need to actually eat that food. Actually, we don't need to eat much food. We already got to full. Alright. Yellow lizard coming through, go immediately back through. Huzzah. Now. Whoa, that's dangerous. Okay, he went up there, which means that we can go across this way before he comes and gets us. Alright, we're going across. Alright, next room. Next room, which is also not a new room. Oh, there's a stick. Take the stick. This room was recently new to us, I believe. But we have explored it now. It's kind of a fun one. I like this room. There's just tons and tons of these paths, which is kind of fun. And we're going all the way to the left in this room. All the way to the left. There. Just when the vulture appeared too. This room, similar room. Is this where we want to go? Oh no. Did I go the wrong way? Whoop, there's a vulture. Whether or not we went the wrong way, we should avoid this vulture. So, did we go the wrong way? Because I want to go somewhere. I don't remember. Oh no. Where do we want to go? Where? Where is the place? Where are we? Did we go entirely the wrong direction? Is that what happened? We sort of did, but we can... If we can go down here and get to the right side of the room, then we're... What? Oh, okay. Never mind. Was that the room? Oh no, I got lost. I got lost. What do you do when you get lost? Well, you avoid vultures. That's one thing that you do. Let's go down here, and then think about where we are. That actually went up. I want to go... there. Right? No, not there. Well, I think if we go down, there will be a way to get where I'm trying to go. We're just gonna start moving, I guess, and hopefully find a place. So here in this room, we want to be careful. We definitely want to be careful in this room. Let's try to be careful. That involves jumping like this. Oh no, no, we're dead. Alright, never mind. We'll figure it out next time. We're dropping our karma level kind of a lot now. But next time, we're going to do that last little bit of the Sky Island and then somewhere else. Remember, we have a pearl in our belly now. In this episode, after traveling back to the Sky Islands, I found two things there. I found a new sub-region. It's been a long time since we found one of those, the communications array. And we found a new pearl, the fourth pearl of the Sky Islands that I found. We still have to take it back to Looks to the Moon before it appears on this screen. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description, new episodes every Sunday, and thanks for watching.